This is the Big Spenders Football League Recap Show. And now, here's your host, our commissioner, it's G-Man.
Good afternoon, boys, and welcome back to yet another season of BSFL Fantasy Action. I am your host, commissioner, and returning champion, the G-Man. I want to welcome you to the first week's recap. I'll try to do this every week, although disclaimer, though Jason will claim it's because my team loses. If I lose next week, I will be in the Mouse's house in Disney World, so I will not be providing a recap. But in the meantime, let's see what happened in week one. In the highest scoring game, the more things change, the more they stay the same for my boys. The Exorcist laid a beatdown on Zeke and Ye Shall Find. We doubled them up, 124-62. My Rams defense, a savvy move by myself, if I do say so myself. I picked them up during the week. They put up 24 against the hapless Colts. Only Jimmy Graham on my team was under double digits. Had a great week. Zeke and Ye Shall Find, the good news for him is that Zeke got the injunction. He was able to play. The bad news was Le'Veon Bell probably should have stopped by and played a little bit of preseason as he wound up with 4 points. Not much to speak of for Zeke and Ye Shall Find. The second game, Chauncey and the City of Champions beat down Denon, 95-76. Denon's talked a lot of smack, guaranteeing a playoff spot. He starts off 0-1. Chauncey got 22 from Gillisley. If they use him in that fashion, he is going to be a great late add. 15 from Cam and 13 from Melvin Gordon, all performed well. Denon got 18 each from Carr and Fournette. Fournette was a beast. Although the Denon curse does live on as Allen Robinson tore his ACL. He's out for the year after the first game, after getting one total point for Denon for the year. So he goes down in defeat. Our third matchup, Rob K and his Jameis Winston squad took on Nessie, and Nessie actually wound up with a loss for the first time in the first week of the year since he's been in the league. Usually he starts off about 9-1. 93-81, Rob K. He got 29 from Stafford and 24 from the Jags D, who I think that me and three of my friends, Jason and Kyle, could have played defense against Houston with Tom Savage in there and put up 20 points ourselves. Nessie wound up with 21 from Diggs on Monday night to try to make it closer, 19 from Matt Ryan, 15 from McCoy, but it wasn't enough. He put up a decent score, did lose to Jameis Winston squad. Rob K took him down. Our fourth matchup, Euclid's son, his 10-year-old who picked his squad for him, wound up with an 85-63 victory over Jason, which, let's face it, we've all known that any child could beat Jason at pretty much anything. 85-63. It came at a great cost because David Johnson is probably out for the year. At the very least, he's out 2 to 3 months. But if you get 43 points from Mr. Hunt, as Euclid did, it's not going to matter. David Johnson, hopefully he'll be back in 2 months. If not, Kerwin Williams is on the waiver list if you want to take a shot. Jason got 13 out of Cousins. Then he only managed to get 6 out of Julio Jones, 5 out of DeMarco Murray. He hated his team coming into the season. I agree with him now. Rob B took on Bimbo and beat them 78-66 as Flying High got 18 out of Anthony Brown, out of Brown from Pittsburgh. I don't know why his name is escaping me right now, and Adam Thielen. They both actually got those points with no touchdowns. 33 combined points, no touchdowns was excellent. He only got 10 out of Tom Brady. That will change. Brady's going to be a monster this year, certainly a monster this week. Bimbo and his Rat Bastard squad, which should be called the Old Bastards because he drafted the oldest team in the league, got 17 out of Rodgers. The Panthers D got him 13, but he got 15 total from his wide receivers. That's not going to cut it. In our Toilet Bowl game of the week, Kyle and the Der Weisse High reboot put up 74, and that was enough to win, actually, against David, who changed his team name to something trying to be clever. I didn't think was that clever until I realized that half of our league didn't get it, so I guess it's actually too highbrow for our league, Dave. 74-64, Kyle takes him down. His Eagles defense led the way with 18, including the Fletcher Cox scoop, score, and thriller dance for 18. Gurley got 15 for him. His kicker wound up with 13. Love kickers. David only got 14 out of Ty Montgomery. He's the only person in double digits for him, so that's not going to get it done, but I expect Dave. His team is usually pretty good. I expect him to bounce back. Again, no recap next week. I do plan to beat them down. I believe that I play Chauncey next week. I plan to go 2-0 in the division. Good luck to everybody, boys. This is the G-Man, and I am out.